Okay, hello class. All right, Loretta, if you're there, you can always come and join me. And Pretty and Evelyn, if you want to come in, just let teacher know. Later on, you just click and I will add you to the stream yet. All right, so very good morning to all of you. So glad that you stand by and wait for teacher. Okay, so teacher want to focus on your speaking. The one that teacher have been teaching you all this while, that is like more for the maybe the discussion of the group. But right now, this one is really from the unit one. It's personal. If you look at your unit one book, teacher going to share screen now. Okay, so teacher show you. This is really like today is just teacher showing you. Okay. Today is the topic exactly from your textbook. We are still continue on with your about the relative or the friendship because the title is it's personal. Okay, so here there are three question here. Teacher would like you to type at the chat box which relative or friend do you admire most? Why? Okay, can you maybe just write there which relative is it your grandmother, your grandfather, your auntie that you admire most and why? Just to start the discussion going. Okay. All right. Can you just kindly type do you admire most and why? Cannot. Can you type? Okay. And then the second question is, did you meet most of your friends at school or in other places? I think right now for the MCO, for those that now we have to be stranded at home, I think you meet most of your friends online. Okay, like just line, okay, from afar, okay, just smile, okay. No answer. Anyone? Friends or relative? Okay, maybe their answer. Uh, Amza, did you see on your handphone? Because maybe my handphone is a bit slow. Did you see any answer from your friends? Which
No,
which relative or friends do they admire most? Have or not? Don't have.
not yet.
No. Yeah. Just decide, is it your grandmother, your uncle, alright, your cousin, or your friend do you admire most? Okay? And then the last one. Do you spend most of your free time with your friends or your family? Which do you prefer? Okay lah. If you don't answer the first, second, can you answer the last one? If you have free time, when you're free, who comes to your mind? You want to play with your brother, or you think of your best friend? You say, I want to go out and have a drink with my friends. Or you're very close with your cousin. Oh, no, some are their siblings. They're very close. They're very close to their sister. Uh, some are very close to their siblings. Okay, some are very close to their cousin, and some are very close with their grandmother or grandfather. Okay, come on. Anybody? Anybody responded? Amza, did you see any response from your handphone? From teacher side? None. No one responded. Come on. It's a very easy, right? Because as teacher have told you, most of the speaking task is a familiar topic. It's something familiar to you. So you better start thinking now because most of the time they're asking people around you, relative, friends. Okay? This is about free time. Yeah. No response. Okay, never mind. Teacher move on. Okay, so our this task is slightly different. You see the task is very different now. So when someone asks you for your opinion about something, I have Amza. Amza, can you read for teacher?
When someone asks you for your opinion about something that is worrying them, it's important to be polite and show understanding when you answer. Put a tick against the sentences if they are polite and understanding, and put a cross if they are not.
So teacher going to show you. It's more about polite. We don't like rude people. Okay? They tell you certain things, right? It's the same meaning, but the way they speak it, it just makes you angry. Okay? We don't like rude. We want to be polite as much as possible. So now we're going to look at the 8 sentences. Okay? Can you put at the chat box the number only, one number only, which you consider as not polite, not rude lah, not to the extent it's rude, but it's not polite. Which one do you think is not polite? There are 4. 4 considered as not a polite way to say in such a way. Can you identify? If you know it, you just write. I think number 1. You write number 1. After that, you think number 3. Then you write number 3. If you want one shot, you want to say 1, 4, 5, 8. Like that. Also can. Okay. Can you write at the chat box which one you consider as not polite? It's not rude. It's more like it's impolite. Which one? Okay. All right. Amza, can you read for all of us? 1 to 8.
Well, obviously you should. I think it might be. I think you might read that too. If I were you, I can't believe you're considering the opinion you should. Is a idea. It's a difficult decision, but you're not really going to, are you?
So come on, chat box. Anybody? At least write a number that you consider as not very polite. There are 4. There are 4 sentences, not sentences, phrase here, which are considered not advisable to say in such a way because it's not polite. Not polite lah, but not to the extent rude. Okay? Okay? It's just not impolite. Come on. Do you all polite, is it? Amza, did you see any number? I didn't see any response at teacher's handphone. Come on, respond. Got not? Akma put something, is it? What did they put?
Akma put
what did they put?
3, 4, 6,
3, 4, 6, 8. Very good. Akma put 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, Akma think that if I were you, I'll not so polite. Number 4. I can't believe you're considering 6, 8 is a terrible idea. And 8, you're not really going to. Okay, Akma. How about Evelyn? What did Evelyn put? I got it. 3, 6, 8, 4. Okay, most of you consider 3 rude, 8 also rude. Most of you consider 3 rude, 8 rude. If I were you, it's a terrible. Okay, 6 also. Most or all of you put 6. Okay, something number 2. I think it might be best 2. Okay, let me review the answer. Okay, the answer is 1, 4. Wow, Adil, you're very good. It's like you got the lottery number exactly correct. 1468. Okay, yeah. So the answer is 1468. Most of you got the 468 lah. But some of you all consider 3. 3 of you, 5 of you consider 3 is rude. Let's have a look. If I were you, I think it's depend on the intonation, how you say it lah. If the way you say it very loud, or the way is very sarcastic, maybe it's impolite. If you say in a very nice tone, if I were you, I would, maybe they won't consider as impolite. Okay, that's why our intonation, our pronunciation, it all comes in whether it will be polite or not polite. So the answer is 1. He said, well, obviously you should. So I think for number one, why is it considered as impolite? Is because it's like you actually demanding. You say, well, obviously you should, and with an exclamation mark at the back. Okay, do you notice the exclamation mark? Normally, exclamation mark is I think it's this one now that cause it like it's not so polite. Like you're actually blaming somebody already. Okay, 146 is a terrible idea. Okay, we don't try to justify people like that. Okay, people say something, we say it's a terrible idea. I mean, even though the idea is really terrible, maybe there's a better way of opposing that person. All right, confronting the person. Okay, don't straight away say it's a terrible idea. And the last one is you're not really going to, are you still is have the kind of like blaming intonation. You're blaming somebody. Okay, so these are considered impolite when you talk. So the best one is learn number two. I think it might be best to if I were you, I'll this is I would okay, just in case you do not know. Okay, for this one, it's actually I. Okay, teacher keep it short lah. So sorry teacher cannot start the class earlier because suddenly there's a lot of meeting going on. Okay, so sorry, but teacher try to teach as much as possible because yesterday also teacher could not really have the class. Okay, if I were you, I would. Okay, right Then the seventh is a difficult decision, but so it's become a more compromising way of speaking. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, we still have 10 minutes. Okay, this is exactly from your book. Okay, exactly from your textbook, page 13. Okay, you can refer to it. This is exactly from your Form 5 textbook. So can Adil, can you read for teacher both of this download as well as language bank?
Remember that there is no right or wrong answer, and the person in the situation is having difficulty deciding what to do. Therefore, you should show that you understand the problem and explain politely how you made your decision and why you didn't choose the other solution.
Hmm.
Showing understanding, I understand your problem, but probably it's difficult to decide, but both options have advantages and disadvantages. But it's a difficult decision. But I think in your position that I might.
Hmm. Okay, so when you speak, so far all your speaking text, actually you have fine. You have your ideas. Uh, Teacher only want to highlight about the sentence structure only. Okay, so far your ideas is fine. And then of course the language bank, if you realize this one is no longer you alone presenting for the previous week, all the speaking tasks that teacher have given you, mostly it's more like you yourself presenting the things to the examiners. But now we are talking about pair work. Okay, the pair work later on you will see is a pair work where you need to converse with your partner. That's why when you converse, the way you say it, it cannot be like I am the leader, I make the decision. You have to be like you have to come to a consensus both of you. Okay, that's why it says like I understand your problem, but I probably okay. Then it's all the one with but because you are not going to agree with your partner. That's why you can see that all and not all most of it end with the word but because it's a contrast idea. Okay, it's difficult to decide, but then both opinions have advantages and disadvantages. But it's a difficult decision. But okay, so here you can see that it is more like you are discussing and you are not trying to demand or you're not trying to say that I'm right, you are wrong. Okay, that is the way when we converse with your partner later. Okay, let's look at this one. This is very new for your form 5. This is very new. Okay, let's have a look at this. If you just look at this picture, okay, you look at that girl like that, okay, definitely the girl is not very happy, you can see that. And then you just show camera and a group of I don't know, students or the youth, okay, holding all the different type of sports equipment. Okay, so you see, look at the picture and use the information on page 188 to answer question B question. Okay, you have to try to understand because this is the form 5 format for speaking. Speaking, there are 3 tasks. One, because it's your individual. Second will be your pair work, just the 2 discussion. And the third one will be the one that teacher have been showing you all this while, where you need to discuss like 3-4 pictures together and you need to come to a conclusion. Okay, so let's look at information on page 88. Then you look at student B. There are 2 partner, student A and student B. So student A look at the picture and give information to student B. Okay, so what A information supposed to give? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, this is the one that the A student's information, where the students have to tell student B. Okay, all right, Amza, can you read the student A information?
Student A information. Your friend has recently moved to a new town and school and is feeling a bit lonely. She would like some advice on how to make friends and improve her social life. She is she is keen on photography, but there is no local photography club for young people. Using this information, answer students B's question.
Okay, so you must understand, this is your first time teacher is exposing this type of speaking to you. That's why I want to take this opportunity for you to digest. There will be student A and student B, and the student A, you will have this information given to you during the assessment, which student B don't know. Only you will be having that particular information with you. Okay, so you will be holding this and you're not supposed to tell, nah, read on your own, cannot. You are supposed to tell student B what the picture actually means. Like your both of you will look at this picture, okay? The picture with the lady, this girl with the camera and this one, but you do not know. So what am I supposed to discuss? You do not know. So student A will tell student B, this the one that Hamza just read. So he said, oh, the student actually is new to the town. And then, so she's feeling very lonely. So she wants some advice how to make friends. Because you know, right, new students come to your school, you already have your friends. Most probably you don't want to have another friend to join your group, that kind of thing. So she wants some advice how to make friends and how to improve her social life. Okay, uh, it's a new place she's going, so she's keen on photography. This means this girl enjoy taking photo. Okay, but too bad the school don't have a photography club. So you use the information given to answer question, to answer student B. Okay, that's mean I let you know again. This information only the student A know. Student B doesn't know. Okay, then look at student B question. Okay, sorry. Yeah, student B, if you are at the examiner room, student A got the information. Student A know only. Now, student B, you will have this question with you. You will be holding the card. You see, look at the picture and ask student A this question to find out what the situation. So you will ask, what is the problem? Then student A have to answer, what is the problem? Then after that, what are some possible solutions? Student A have to answer. What is the possible solution? Okay, and then what are the advantages of each solution? So the student A have to answer. Okay, it's very different approach, class. This one is very, very new. I hope you understand. So far, you understand or not? Okay, teacher have another few more minutes with you. I just want to focus on this one. Okay, how you are supposed to do it. Okay, this is very new. Don't worry, I have another few more examples for you to see. Okay, then the next one, if you look at your textbook, at the bottom there is right there. Using the information you have been given, give student A advice on what you think. Because student A is going to give you all the solution. Okay, I show you the solution. Okay, Amza, let's say you are student A. Okay, then you read this option. Okay, student, Amza, can you read for teacher?
Option 1. Tell her to start her own photography club. Starting and running a club could be hard work and take a lot of time. Your friend will need to be well organized and confident. Option 2. Tell her to join an existing sports club. Your friend won't be doing the activity she really wants to do and won't meet people with the same interests.
Mm. Okay, so class, this one is all given to student A. This one, the option, and this one is given to student A. But you're not supposed to read when you tell student B. You're not supposed to read it out. This means if I'm trying to demonstrate to you how you're supposed to go about this speaking assessment. This means when student B asks, what is the problem? So, Amza, can you answer? What is the problem, Amza? How are you going to answer, Amza?
The problem is she doesn't have any friends, and at the new school,
Mm,
they does not have photography club.
exactly. So that's how you're supposed to do. Actually, teacher is student B, Amza is student A. Okay, let's go on. Amza, you'll be student A, okay? Teacher will be student B. Okay, what are some possible solutions? I'll show you. Okay. How are you going to tell teacher? What are the possible solutions? Yes, Amza? You have this
The
one in your yes.
the first one would be tell her to start her own photography club. She'll starting and running a club could no starting and running a club could be hard work and take a lot of time.
That one is the third question already. You answer number one first. What are some possible solutions first? So I ask you, Amza,
Okay,
what are the possible solution? Uh,
the first possible solution is tell her to start her own photography club, and the second one is tell her to join an existing sports club.
okay, so later on teacher will ask the third question. Okay, I'm student B, I'll ask, okay, what are the disadvantages of each solution? Amza answer.
Starting and running a club could be hard work and take a lot of time. Your friend will need to be well organized and confident. And the
Mm,
second disadvantages is your friend won't be doing the activity she really wants to do and won't meet people with the same interests.
okay, so basically, because this is very new to you, that's why you will answer like that. Because whatever is revealed to you, you will answer. Okay, but that's not the teacher will guide you how to actually you're supposed to answer this one. This one, right, is more like you have to be as if like you are in you are really this is your friend like that. So you can say, okay, maybe she can start her own photography club, or she can join an existing sport club, like we have in school, like she can join ping pong club or badminton club. You have to speak in a way that is not like this is exam like that. You have to speak in a way like this is really your friend, and the way you give advice is like you're really giving the advice. Okay, and then after that, when the student B asks, what are the advantage and disadvantages? So then you must say, I think if she start a photography club, it will be a hard work. So you have to change the way you speak. Okay, it's not reading anymore, but it's speaking. Okay, okay. Teacher don't want to go further in, but teacher will going to post this one to the Google Classroom later, Google Form. I want you to have a look. Have a look on how the A and B is there, and teacher will also post the student A information inside. Okay, and the option as well. So I want you have to have a look and see in our next class, all of you are aware how about doing this. Okay, it's very new to you, or it's in your textbook actually. Okay, all right, I will show you the textbook. Where is it? Okay, can all right, because you have your sejarah class, so teacher don't want to have more than that. Okay, thank you very much for being with teacher today. All right, that's all for now. Okay, bye bye. You all can yeah, go to your next class. All right, thank you for joining teacher. Thank you, Amza. Thank you, Amza. You have sejarah class, right?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.